Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of my brand new series on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Today is going to be the first episode of the Shinies Only challenge, and hopefully you guys are ready for this. Hopefully you've buckled down and gotten yourselves ready for this extravaganza that's about to unleash on your screen. So sit down guys and get ready for this. I'm about to explain exactly how this video series is going to work. So right here I'm going to pull up a quick map of the Kanto region, and you guys are going to see three little things here that I'm going to point out. We're going to see that most of the routes are covered in red with this arrow indicated here. This indicates an area that I am not able to go to in the game currently, and the only way that I can unlock those areas is if I catch a shiny Pokemon in one of the routes that are highlighted in yellow. The yellow routes are indicated with these arrows here, and the green areas are areas that I can go to at any time during the game right now. Once I catch a shiny for a Pokemon, the current yellow areas will become green areas. Then the next red area will become yellow, and so on, and you guys will see how this goes as you watch the rest of the episode. So now that you guys got a quick idea of how this is going to go, there are a few more rules I'd like to go over, and most of these rules will be put down in the description down below. So if you guys do want to go skip ahead in the video, you can click the timestamp down below in the description, and I will see you guys when the video starts. Okay, so here are the rules. Rule number 1, only shiny Pokemon can be used in this playthrough. Now what I'm saying by that is that only shiny Pokemon can be used to do battles and other things that involve Pokemon. Like, we're not able to have any other Pokemon on our team, and the only way that this is going to be like an exception is whenever you're catching a Pokemon to try to get the combo to get the shiny chance increase. And that's how we're going to be catching our shiny Pokemon in this video. Rule number 2, to unlock any areas in the game, a shiny must be caught in the yellow area prior to the red area. On the screen here, I'm going to show you a map of the Kanto that I showed you before, but this time I'm going to show you what it looks like once you've caught a shiny Pokemon. You'll notice that some of the red areas have become yellow areas, and the yellow area has become a green area. This indicates that we've unlocked a new area to go to, and we've caught a shiny Pokemon in the following area. Rule number 3. We can't catch any duplicate shinies, so I can't have like 3 shiny Golbats on my team or the same kind of shiny Pokemon. Now, some areas might have very limited Pokemon in the area, and that's going to be a challenge, but we'll get there whenever we get there, alright? And here's the last rule, or the last rule so far. These rules will be adjustable, but rule number 4 is going to be that some areas require a specific Pokemon to be caught. For example, the Viridian Forest. I have to catch a Bulbasaur to move on from Viridian Forest, and other areas where like Squirtle spawns or like Charmander spawns, these Pokemon are required to move on from that area, and so on and so on. There's going to be a whole list of specific Pokemon for specific areas, but most of the routes will be just whatever I can catch in that area or whatever I want to catch. But the specific ones are just going to add a little bit of spice to the challenge and hopefully make it a little bit more fun. One of the ones I'm going to be looking most forward to is going to be the one in Fuchsia City. In that one, I can't move on from Fuchsia City until after I've caught a shiny Pokemon on Pokemon Go and then transferred it over to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So that one's going to be pretty rough, and it's going to be a little bit different, so hopefully you guys are ready for that. But that's going to be all 4 of the rules that I have so far. If you guys can think of any more rules that would make this playthrough a little bit more fun, then you guys can go ahead and just leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Now let's go ahead and get started on the gameplay of this game. I know you guys have been waiting for this. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so first thing we did in Let's Go Eevee is wake up. We finally woke up and we decided to look around our room. We got some pretty cool stuff. We got a Nintendo Switch, but nothing really important. So we're going to go on and head downstairs, and whenever I get downstairs, you know what? The first thing that I notice is that there's not a single piece of evidence that leads me to believe that there is a father figure in this house. Mom, where is Dad at? Where is he, and what have you done to him? But with that aside, I genuinely don't know where my mom sleeps, because there's only one bedroom. Do we share a bedroom? Because my bedroom looks like a little kid's bed. I don't know if she sleeps downstairs on the floor or what. But let's go ahead and head on outside. Pallet Town, the very first town in quite a few games actually. So here we are in this town, and I noticed something here as well, that there are like 20 people in this city. and there are only 3 buildings. Only 2 of them have beds in them. What is going on in this town? Is everyone driving? But there's literally no roads anywhere, so I don't even know where they would come from. But here we are. We're in a little town with all kinds of people. But these people can't stop us from our destiny, so we're gonna go catch our first Pokemon over in the grass. Ah, Professor Oak, you're standing out here in the field instead of your lab where you should be, I guess. That's okay, you're a scientist. You can do what you want to do, and here's Eevee. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and catch this bad boy and name it something pretty appropriate because we're not going to be using this Pokemon at all. This is a Shinies Only playthrough, and our starter Pokemon is not allowed to be with us at all. Did that Pokeball just move? It's rolling by itself. What was that? I don't even know what that was. Professor Oak, you can't stand here and tell me that was a normal thing. I've never ever seen a Pokeball move like that, and you can't act like it was a normal thing. So what's up, my dude? NANI? And now that we got our anime-speaking furball, we can finally get out of this town. I am so ready to leave this place. Ah, Route 1, the beginning of so many journeys. I'm sure a lot of you guys have started here, but this route is very barren in diversity of Pokemon. We only have 3 Pokemon that could potentially be shiny here, and that's going to be Rattata, Pidgey, and Bellsprout. Now, at first glance, I really wanted to catch a Pidgey, so I was actually afraid that shiny Pokemon wouldn't spawn until after you talked to Professor Oak. So just to clarify this, I went ahead and I DM'd Sarah B on Twitter and asked them when I could start catching shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. And they responded with straight away, so we could immediately start catching these shiny Pokemon. So first thing I did was start catching these Pidgeys, and let me tell you, when I say this took a long time, guys, this took a very, very, very long time. And so I would just start catching Pidgeys, and in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, you start out with 50 Pokeballs. So that's plenty enough to get a combo going. After you've hit 31 combo, that's the highest you can get at increasing your rate at getting a shiny Pokemon. I think at that point it's like 1 in 327 or something like that. I'll put the actual statistics up on the screen right now so you guys can see the chances for encountering a shiny Pokemon at any given combo. Also with some other effects like lures and stuff, which will be used later in the series to increase our chances of finding a shiny Pokemon. But let's go ahead and start looking. And I looked for these Pidgeys for probably at least 10 hours or more. And I multiple times I tried many different things. At first I didn't know if your combo transferred over whenever you saved the game and left. I was going to try to preserve as many balls as I can. But after catching one Pidgey, saving the game, turning it off, and catching another one, I noticed that the combos actually reset, so that method was out the window, and there wasn't many other ways I was going to conserve balls because I was afraid I would miss a lot of Pidgeys, and in the end I did make a lot of mistakes and miss a lot of Pokemon. But that's okay, that just comes with it. You just got to restart sometimes, and I had to restart quite a few times because it's really hard to throw with the Joy-Cons, I ain't gonna lie. But after I hit the 10-hour mark and there was still no shiny Pokemon, I became really skeptical of what Sarah B said about encountering Pokemon after 32 on the first route. I was getting ready to believe that maybe you do have to go talk to the person in Viridian City, and you do have to go deliver that to Professor Oak. But at this point, I still wasn't ready to give up. I had faith in Sarah B. They're the main Pokemon people that have all the information about every single game, every single thing about Pokemon. But I went ahead and I decided to actually change and start hunting for Bellsprout because I figured that to get into the first gym, you have to have a Pokemon that is super effective against rock types, and grass types are super effective against rock types. So I went ahead and started hunting for Bellsprouts. And let me tell you, I hunted for these even longer than the Pidgeys, probably 15 hours or more. It took me a few days to record these videos. But gosh darn it, I was determined to find myself a shiny Pokemon in this series at some point. And I eventually broke down. I was like, alright, I'm going to try for a little bit longer. And if I just don't find anything, I'm going to try and see what happens after we deliver the parcel to Professor Oak. So after hunting for a little bit longer, we go to Viridian City. And we go up to the Pokemart, and the guy there tells us that we need to deliver a package to Professor Oak, and he can instantly teleport you back to Pallet Town, this godforsaken town. And we go on inside, and Professor Oak is there, and he hands us the Pokedex and stuff, and a few other things, and tells us about catching Pokemon. But then we go ahead and decide to retry our Bellsprout thing, and lo and behold, directly at like 32 or 33, I can't remember exactly, but it'll be on the screen, 33 or 32 combo, we find ourselves a shiny encounter for Bellsprout. And I don't know if this is coincidence. I don't know if you could actually encounter a Pokemon before delivering the parcel to Oak. If someone can clarify this below, let me know, but I'm going to continue the series from here for now. And so, we've caught our first shiny Pokemon, guys. Shiny Bellsprout is now in the bag, and this is a beautiful looking Pokemon, to be honest. One of my favorite shinies on the first route for sure. And I can't wait till it gets to become a Victory Bell, because then that's just like a beautiful shiny Pokemon, and hopefully it comes in handy. But now that we got a lot of Bellsprout candies, I'm gonna go ahead and power this Pokemon up a little bit. But that's gonna be it for this first episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this new series. Please leave a like or subscribe, guys. My subscribers, like 90% of you guys, do not subscribe to the channel after watching my content, and I know that it's hard to click that button, guys, but if you support the videos, please click it. And if you want to see my channel grow, guys, don't be afraid to share the videos to your friends if you think they would enjoy them. But are you guys excited for the next episode? I want to know what you guys think of this series, so please comment down below. The next episode will be out fairly soon, so be looking for that. Viridian City, here we come.